Alright, just doing some planting the other day, and also just replaced my sump pump. So the float on it went bad. And with that in mind, I had to replace the whole thing because I didn't want, the float to kind of be screwed up. It was like, it would go upwards, and then it wouldn't kick on. And when it wouldn't kick on, then it wouldn't work. I also got a haircut, so the flow is gone. It's summertime, so I really needed that. But we're going thrifting, going up to Scranton. It's about an hour and 10 minutes away, so these birds are loud. It's about an hour and 10 minutes, away. It's supposed to be a little bit cool today, so I got the little fleece on. But yeah, we're going thrifting, so join me, and hopefully we can find some good treasures today. Oh, not this way. Try not to get hit by any cars today. That wouldn't be fun. That would not be productive at all. Dunkin' Donuts, here we are. I get that Boston cream donut. Cars are pulling out everywhere. Get that donut and iced coffee. It is raining, which is kind of unfortunate. I feel like the last 3 times I went to Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area, it's rained. So I must bring bad luck. Alright, it's a thrifting video when I have all my essentials. They ran out of sprinkled donuts, and they also ran out of napkins, which was really weird. I don't know, it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning. To run out of both, they didn't have 8 napkins like in the whole store, so it is what it is. Glassware on glassware. Got some prints over here. I'm always looking for some sort of artwork that is painted. So oil on board, oil on canvas, acrylic on canvas, stuff like that. Because that can be really hit or miss. And usually at the market I can get my money back, and if I put it online, you might hit one big. It's one of the things that kind of gets overlooked a lot. I feel like this is a nice, but not really that nice frame. No, I think it's an old frame. Yeah, it's an older frame. And this whole back piece isn't all beat up. $70. So that's 70 bucks. You have a farm scene over here. Alright, so I don't usually buy furniture. This one's missing the key for that, unfortunately. No, well, this thing, it looks in really good shape. It's only, well, it's 40 bucks. I think they're on sale for half off all furniture. If I was in the mood to move stuff, I would pick this up just because it's antique looking. And it's something people like. And it's fairly small. It's only a waist high. So here we have a floor-to-ceiling lamp. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes this will, well, I'm not going to mess with it, but this would compress downward. I got one at an auction a while back for, I think, like $2, and it was a mid-century one, and there were cones on it, and I just took the cones off and sold the pieces on eBay for like $40 or $50, and I just scrapped the rest. It's, I don't know what style this would be. This is fake wood. Yeah, I have no clue, but if you're interested in like lighting and fixtures and stuff like that, sometimes the shades alone are worth money, and that's what I did with one that I picked up. We have a jewelry box here for $8. $8. Okay, so now I'm looking at all the other clubs, seeing if there's anything good that stick. No, it's not promising. Nope. Let's see what's here. This Wilson's kind of beat up, not a professional model. Nope. You can always tell by the back. If it has like this Velcro, it's not a good one. Or not expensive one, I should probably say. I still know the situation with this bag. I think this bag is probably like a $200 bag new. This club is a good club. These are like $15 clubs online used, so for $6 I'm going to pass at that. But these wedges, so I don't know if this is the same style, but this one and this one, these two are about $50 to $60 used, so they're $6. I'll pick those up and definitely take this. But if I can get the whole bag for $15, I'll just take the whole bag and use the other clubs and try to sell this. It does have some staining, so I'm not really overly concerned about the bag itself. With the staining, it's going to be hard to get out, especially on the white. The bag might be an $80 or $100 bag, but for $15 with the stains, you're looking at maybe $40 or $50 plus shipping fees and everything. That's even if it's a $100 bag used. So I gotta figure this out though. What? I have no idea what team that is. That is, I like to say Norwich Navigators, but I'm pretty certain it's not. That's, why keep that there? This looks barely worn as well. It's vintage. That's the vintage New Era logo. It's $3, and the new ones, they say New Era, like going across this seam. Very shocked to see. I don't know what team that is. So these clubs are all individually priced. She wouldn't sell me the whole bag for one shot for $15. So I literally took the driver, the two wedges, and then there's two other wedges which I'm not sure about, but I think I get $30 a piece. So they were $6, so $30. You know, after fees and everything, you make $20, and they're really easy ship. All right, so here we are with the recap of what I picked up today. I picked up a bunch of like weird, different, unique items. So if you guys are reselling and you're trying to learn a little bit more, some of this stuff could really help you in future, endeavors. Or if you're picking out there. So I'll try to help you guys out with some of that stuff. I know a lot of people have asked me about sports equipment. I did pick up a couple things. I'll talk a little bit about that. Some people just like to follow my daily life, and other people use these videos, to kind of gain some sort of education on reselling. So the majority of this stuff, t-shirt wise, I'll sell for about $10 to $12. I'll sell about 80% of it. This 50 cents, so everything but I think green tags were half off, so this would be 50 cents. I'll probably ask $10 or $12 for it. It is vintage Newport. Like I said, I'll probably sell about 80% of that. The t-shirts, the sweatshirts, I get about $15 to $20. Some I'll get more. Sports jerseys, sometimes I'll get 15, sometimes I'll get 30, but for the majority of stuff, it does sell, but you're going to have to hold on to it. So we're going to jump into this and try to run through this pretty quickly. This is very, very cool. I think this is Newport cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I always like the vintage, tobacco stuff because it's very unique. It's different, and I know in the 90s it was very popular. So this is probably from the 90s. Newport cigarettes. Very, very cool logo on it. It was only 50 cents, so that's pretty neat. Cleveland Indians. We have a University of Pennsylvania, Ithaca College. This, I think, is Buffalo Bills. Has no name on the back and has no other logos, but it's from Logo 7, so it's probably a professional team. I'm going to say the Buffalo Bills and not the Giants. We have a Tulane University, a Westchester, this Navy SEALs t-shirt. We have a Chevy t-shirt, Syracuse, this vintage United States Navy t-shirt. A lot of times I've said, look at the tags. This is a vintage tag. Made in USA, this brand as well is pretty vintage, and although you can't feel it, this is a very, very thick style screen print. Moving on, we have a University of Connecticut t-shirt, a bunch of Dale Earnhardt t-shirts. I picked them all up, but one t-shirt of Dale Earnhardt, which is probably the best one to sell for NASCAR. All these are vintage and very neat. The black t-shirts seem to sell better. That's kind of because I think his car was black. I don't know why. I'm trying to think. I think the Good Wrench car they drove was definitely black. It had white lettering with a red outline. I think that was the logo it had. And not that. White thread. Oh, that's the same. We have a Yingling t-shirt, a Temple t-shirt, Michigan State hoodie. I thought this was really cool. It's Las Vegas. It is vintage. It's kind of just shows all the different things that they have going on in Las Vegas. Jeff Gordon. Vintage Villanova. They sell very well. I've sold a bunch of Villanova stuff in the past couple of weeks. University of Washington, Eagles, Arizona Wildcats. We have a Boston Bruins hoodie. University of Italy, Lafayette College, Iowa State, We have a Notre Dame, and then we have a couple New York Giants sweatshirts. Here's New York Giants. This is made by Mitchell & Ness, which is a awesome brand to sell. I love this brand. They're baseball jerseys. I try to pick up under $10. That's a little bit for me, is $10, but for Mitchell & Ness, I'll buy them just because I know the low end of them I can get 25, 30, and the high end I can get around 100. So, and that's pre-owned. So I try to pick up Mitchell & Ness brand. Over here we have another Giants sweatshirt. Here we have a unknown baseball team. It is minor league baseball. It has the logo on the back, vintage as well. But I have no idea what team that is. I know locally, I think there was the Easton Express, which was an independent team, or they were going to think about making a team, and that was similar to this logo, but that's an N, so I have no idea what this is. And since it has the minor league logo on the back, it must be an affiliate of some professional team and not just an independent or semi-pro team. Here we have some golf clubs. So I went outside and I did actually try this. This is a Callaway. It sounds exactly like the newer clubs sound. This is a Callaway X Hot. Used, probably can get anywhere between $50 and $80 for it. Brand new, I think it's $135. Very, very good brand to buy is Callaway, and especially always look for the newer stuff. So this just looks like, you guys can see my socks. This just looked like a newer club, and by the logoing on the back, it is a fairly new club in terms of design. So the newer stuff always sells very, very well as opposed to the older golf stuff. Here we have some Cleveland clubs. These are all different wedges. So some of these clubs are kind of hard to find because no one really wanted them, so they made less of them of certain degrees. Sand wedges is something you'd find a lot of. I think 42 is fairly common, but 49 and 37 are kind of rare to find, but they are newer clubs. Doing a quick search on them, they can get anywhere between like $40 to $65 free shipping. These easily go in those triangle boxes for priority mail, so it's not a problem to ship it. This will be kind of harder to ship, but you know, I think for $80 or 60 or $70 you can find a box for that. But these sand wedges and wedges themselves, very, very good. If you guys are looking to get into sports equipment, I would say stick to sand wedges, stick to wedges, stick to drivers, and stick to putters. The irons are a little bit more difficult unless you have a complete set. But some irons do run $600, $700 for the set, which is crazy. Brand new, that is. But the wedges, you know, people break the wedge and they can use any sort of wedge. It doesn't have to be a part of the set as opposed to an iron, which they want to have part of the set. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully some of this has been kind of informative for you guys. And until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.